What's your weirdest private habit that you hope no one ever finds out about? Sometimes when I'm having a really hard day, I'll pretend my dishes or my laundry are sentient little creatures who are excited to see me. They also need my help because they're scared or lost or dirty. I give them their little baths and tell them that they're brave and then tuck them back into their homes. They're very thankful to me and excited to be back in their safe places, all clean with their friends. It helps motivate me to keep my apartment clean when I'm dealing with the apathy of chronic depression. This could be the motivation I seek. Thanks for the good ideas. I sing stupid little songs I make up to my fish and cats when I get home. One time I thought my husband wasn't home yet. I serenaded my darlings, and then heard laughter coming from another room. Sometimes I take all the stuff off of my refrigerator and sit on top of it just to look at my home from a different view. It's quite nice. But I don't think people will get it if I was caught doing it. Edit. Thank you everyone for the karma I didn't know sitting on a refrigerator was such an unusual thing. You were definitely a cat in another lifetime. Are you a fucking gargoyle? No, just a regular gargoyle. I like hanging out in the closet, literally. When I was a kid, the closet was my safe space. I'd hide in there to get away from my siblings or my parents or whenever I just needed alone time. There was a small light in there that I could turn on and use to read books, so sometimes I'd spend hours in there. When I went off to college, whenever the closet size would allow for it, I'd tried to jerry-rig a small study station in there by fitting a small desk and some lighting in there. After I graduated, I would sleep in my apartment's walk-in closet because one of my first jobs was a night shift position and it was the quietest and darkest place I could find to sleep during the day. My bedroom's blinds didn't block out enough light and there wasn't an easy way to add blackout curtains. Not to mention the window faced the street, so it was pretty noisy while the closet was more interiorly located, so it was more muted inside. Even nowadays, our current place has this nook that's the size of a small walk-in closet, and I'll sometimes bring out my camping gear and just sleep on the floor there. My significant other finds it really strange, but it's just weirdly comforting. Eat it. I really didn't expect my comment would resonate with so many people. It's nice to see I'm not the only one that finds a closet to be a cozy, enclosed space. And thank you for the award. Whenever I go to the bathroom, I always make silly faces in the mirror while washing my hands and before I leave. Every single time. It's not often you get to see what you look like with your face all contorted. The absolute mind-boggling level to which I talk to myself or narrate things out loud, even having full-blown conversations about made-up scenarios and events that haven't transpired, all because my imagination runs rampant like a runaway train. Oh my God, literally this. I talk to myself so much, and you'd literally think I'm on the phone. I practice potential conversations, even arguments and venting. I've let out a lot of angry and sad emotions in my private rantings. I'd be mortified if someone caught me. One time someone did, and yup, mortified. I rock myself to sleep. No, not rocking per se. I do a vibration with my feet until I fall asleep. I used to do this until I got a cat who felt this was a hunting opportunity. Something moving under the sheets. Must bite it. I have 2 cats, and I have constant ongoing conversations with them out loud. Each has his own different voice so that it's clear who is saying what. And over the years, a storyline has developed over time, so there's pretty deep lore at this point. It's all just me entertaining myself by saying silly crap in high-pitched voices, but taken out of context, it sounds like I'm definitely losing my mind. For instance, currently my void is trying to get me to buy him a gun for Christmas, but my tuxedo has strong feelings about gun safety, and they're arguing about whether or not the void is too young to handle this level of responsibility. If anyone walked in on this, I'd need to jump out the window and go live with the squirrels. Nose picker. I like a clean and unobstructed airway. There are 2 types of people in this world. People who admit to picking their noses and liars. Before I get into bed, I clean off my feet by kneeling on the edge on all 4s and slapping them together forcefully to get rid of any dust that might have accumulated. It looks like a fly rubbing its hands. I can't enter the bed before doing that. Edit. To the person in my direct messages asking me to send a video of me dusting off my feet. Go play in a microwave. When my earlobes are cold from being outside, I'll fold them into my ear canal and hold them there. I don't know, I think it's that cold feeling inside a warm ear that appeals to me. My girlfriend asked why I did it one time and I couldn't quite explain it. I put my towel between my butt cheeks and walk around while I'm drying off. My husband recently caught me. I do it too. Feels like the best way to completely dry the crack. I still sleep with my baby blanket. 29 years old, and I smell it while I'm lying with it because the smell calms me down. I have scheduled cry times. I bottle up all my emotions throughout the day, and after my kid goes to bed, I just sit in the shower and cry. After the loss of my younger sister and father 4 months apart, my therapist suggested scheduling times to cry or grieve or just feel all the feels. It didn't have to be a strict schedule. It was really very helpful. I get horny when I whisk eggs? I don't know how to explain it. I think you explained it perfectly. I'm confused and bewildered, but you explained it just fine. Because you clench your core muscles and the rotation in your arm gives very slight movement transference down your whole body. It more or less simulates, but very lightly how the muscles would contract during orgasms. Fun fact, intense centrifugal force can give the same effect and stronger. So one of those small merry-go-rounds you spin yourself in a kid's park, I don't know what they're called, can kind of give you an orgasm if you spin fast enough. Don't ask me how I know. I shared a hotel with a buddy during a trip and he told me I sleep like I'm embalmed. Arms crossed, on my back, stiff as a board. I do the same thing but sleep on my stomach. I call it reverse coffin. Anytime I travel with friends, my significant other reminds me to warn them about my sleeping habits as it's caused some alarm in the past. I don't move, I don't make a sound, and I'm a very deep sleeper, same position, on my back, arms crossed. I've had multiple friends think that I've passed away in my sleep and freak them right the fuck out. Eating kiwi fruit with its skin until I saw my friends eating without its skin. Then I turned on the incognito mode and searched how to eat kiwi. I had a friend who would eat the entire kiwi, skin included, by fitting it entirely inside his mouth, chewing and swallowing, in about 5 seconds. He'd sometimes take kiwis to eat in class and we were all bewildered, even their little feet and beaks. If I bump an object into a wall or a table and so on, I say ouch for that object. Not sure when I began doing it, and obviously I know my toothbrush didn't feel pain when I hit the faucet with its head, but I can't stop myself from saying ouch on the toothbrush's behalf. I apologize to my car whenever it takes a nasty bump, like a pothole or whatever. I pat the center of the steering wheel, like, oh baby, I'm sorry, and then rub the dashboard soothingly to make sure it knows I didn't mean to, it's doing a good job, and that everything is okay. I sometimes use my tongue like a CD slot when eating chips. I didn't even realize I was doing this until my friend suddenly burst out laughing while we were hanging out. I do that too. It's just the best way to consume chips. Thanks for watching. What's the cringiest habit you know? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure to check out our other videos while you're here. Peace out.